morning, dear hearts. We're now on lesson 161, and please subscribe. Today's presentation is going to be a bit of a meditation using the text of this lesson in it. We have a practicing in this lesson, which is what the meditation will be, but it'll be expanded. But it is a practice that we've been given before of seeing one brother and forgiving that one brother, having one brother symbolize others. This lesson tells us that one brother is all brothers. This lesson is also talking about the idea that the whole mind is an abstraction, meaning that a whole mind, a healed mind, has no specifics around it. That's why one brother can be all brothers, because we haven't placed limitations or conditions on anyone. And that is why we can have full acceptance of every brother and see one as all. One for all and all is one. But when we have that part of our mind that has separated and believes it is something other than what it is in truth, that part of our mind deals in specifics, and one brother is seen apart from others. What that mind can do, that mind that is mired down in fear and pain and suffering and darkness, that mind could see one fearful brother as an enemy and then transfer that image onto every other one. So now, instead of being in a space where one brother is all brothers and they all hold the light of God within them, the blessing, give me your blessing, Holy Son of God, give me your blessing, Holy Child of God. Instead of seeing that, I'm seeing every brother, every being, every body as one to be feared. This lesson says that we can give that to the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit needs to use what we have made, because that's what we're familiar with, in order to shift and change our thinking. So that's what our meditation part of this lesson is going to be. So if you'll simply close your eyes, breathe in a few times, in through your nose, out through your mouth, at your own pace, so that you feel relaxed, content, safe in your space. And after a couple of breaths, and release the old, breathe it out, shake it out, let it go. I want you to simply envision and see, using the body eyes as we are often meant or often do. Not necessarily meant to do, but we do that. So we're going to see an image that we would see with the body's eyes, and it is one of darkness. It is one of doom, gloom. It is one that is frightening. And in front of us, we see what we could perceive with the body's eyes as a mob. Several, many, thousands of people, of bodies coming towards us. And now there is a fear within us because we don't know what all of those different bodies have in mind for us. And so we sense fear within us. Now, is that fear coming from within us, or is that fear being projected towards us from this horde of people coming? It really doesn't matter where the fear seems to be from, because we are experiencing it. So we will turn immediately and ask the Holy Spirit, let me see this differently. There is another way of looking at this. Help me to see that now. Help me to shift this sight of fear and pain and suffering. Help me to see it differently now. That prayer will not go unanswered. And so out of this horde of many emerges one brother, one person, one being, one body comes forth. And as we look at that one individual, again, we go to the Holy Spirit and say, Holy Spirit, this is my brother. Let me see the light in him. And we will. Our prayers will always be answered. And so the vision of pain that we have seen is now replaced with the true vision from Christ that will show us the light that resides within this one brother. This one brother has come forth from all of the brothers and represents that one whole mind. And as I look at this one and I see the light starting to shine just a little bit, but then the more I look, the brighter it becomes, until everything is bathed in this radiance, this brilliance, this light that is coming from a source I know not where, but one that is immediately healing. This light immediately lets me know that all the suffering and the pain that I have experienced and I have projected onto others is now being eradicated, because truly I want to see, truly I will witness and use my body eyes for the purpose of vision and not merely seeing. So as I come closer now to this other one bathed in light, I realize that the light in them is connecting and joining with the light in me, so that there is no separation between us. There is no space where their light begins and mine ends, or mine begins and theirs ends. The light has taken over the entire world as I believe I see it. And in that moment, everything is transformed. All of the wounds that have been inflicted upon my brother and I have inflicted upon myself are healed. And that crown of thorns that I thought I wore, or I thought I put on my brother, they are all removed. And all that is left for me to see, for me to know, for me to experience is the light for both of us. And as I give my brother my blessing, he will give and extend his to me as well. I will behold him with the eyes of Christ and see my perfect holiness, sinlessness, peacefulness, loveliness within him as it is in me. And this will be the answer to all of the pains of the world, to every question that I have ever asked. This is the answer. This is salvation here achieved at last, that I will know that the Christ in me sees and recognizes the Christ in you. And indeed, one mind is all minds. One brother is all brothers. And we are together now and forever will be. There is no separation in us. We are home. We are God's perfect beautiful, sinless children, and we are glad we are. Take a deep breath. Open your eyes when you're ready, or stay in that space for as long as you want. I will ask you to share this. I will ask you to comment. I will ask you to continue your prayers that this light that we see here travels around this tired world to illuminate it into the radiance and the brilliance and the loveliness of God. And so it is.